What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the AFC Newark career mode here on FIFA 22. Today we are starting off with a game against MK Dons, the game we thought was going to be our game in hand, but it isn't. I'll show you the league and how it's going to play out in just a second. We then have an away day to Cambridge United to come as well. The league table at the moment is looking pretty good for us. We still have our game in hand on Luton and Peterborough. A point now just separating us and second, third and fourth. They all have 81 points. Hull played the same amount of games as us, so they are just 1 point ahead of us now. We have caught them. It's official. But if we want to get that second place, we need to finish strong in our final 4 games of the year. So last time you guys were here, it was a 5-0 win and a 4-1 defeat in our games. We then went on to win 2-0 against Warsaw at home to end the month of March. We then drew 2-2 with Stevenage, dropping points away from home. And then we won 3-0 against Wigan at home. And Nicholas Hyde scored a wonderful karate kick goal in this game. Clean sheet was nice as well. And then we kept back-to-back clean sheets with a 1-0 win over Oldham away from home. Meaning that we come to this episode against MK Dons on a Monday night fixture. And then we have the away trip to Cambridge at the weekend to finish today's episode. Next episode, it's going to be Burton Albion at home, and we finish our season against Crewe Alexandria away. So they're the 2 games in next episode, and then if we do get promotion automatically, then that will be the end of season 2. But if we do have to go up through the playoffs, then there will be more games to be played down here, of course. Now, the problem is that, as you can see on the right-hand side of this here, 6th of May, Cambridge play Portsmouth, and we play Crewe. That's our final game of the season. You can see that it's going to take then 2 weeks for the season to actually conclude. Fleetwood and Gillingham will play, Hull and Plymouth will play, and Wigan and Doncaster will play on the 17th. Now, Hull and Plymouth are 2 sides. They're on the left-hand side of the screen. We kind of want to know how they finish, because that really does affect our season. We could be in second place for 2 weeks if we can finish above Hull, and then they could still nick it on the 17th if they can win against Plymouth. I mean, Plymouth 6th place, hopefully they'll do us a favour, and maybe there is a chance that we can end up with that second spot. But it's a weird way to end the league. And then finally, the season rounds out on the 20th when Cambridge Oldham, Wimbledon, MK Dons, Wycombe, Gillingham and Crewe, Sheffield Wednesday go head-to-head. So 2 weeks after our season finishes, everyone else's season, it looks like, will come to a close. So next episode, hopefully, we will get that automatic promotion and not have to deal with playoffs. Lineups for the 2 sides then will look like this. Yukonski in goal for us, Hicks, Janvier, Goodwin and Bomb, Kahinde, Oakley Booth, Bryce O'Sheng and Jasper in the middle, with King and Berahino up top. Oh, as you can see here then, best home record, 111, drew 10 at home, yet to lose at the Flowserve Arena. Things are looking good for us at home. It's been a really strong performance for us, although we would like to have won more games than drawn, rather than it being very, very tight there. But no losses at the Flowserve Arena is good to see in League One. It's going to be MK Dons to have us underway here, and the red shirts kicking from right to left. We've got our home purple shirts on that have served us very well apparently this season. Hopefully another result today here in front of our home crowd. Okay, Dons, ball on the edge of the box. Good inception from Sam Goodwin. Luton are a goal down to Oldham. That's good news for us, because if Luton can drop points, it means that we will go ahead of them if we can win here today. Of course, we'll go ahead of them with the game in hand, but if we win that game in hand, it is. But, there's a chance now for us. Berahino and King played through. Berahino's got 5 yards of room here, and he will put us 1-0 up. Yes, he will. 100% confident that Sido was about to smash that past the goalkeeper. And automatic promotion gets a little bit closer for AFC Newark. Sido Berahino this season has scored 13 goals in 36 appearances for us. Yolvia into Jasper. Bryce O'Sheng sees the run from Logan Hicks from left back, who will get there. Can Hicks get it across? He can't quite. Baldwin did well. It's going to be a corner though. He can get him forward in the 4 at the back formation more than he does in the 5 at the back formation. In towards Janvier's head. Cleared away by Baldwin. Twine on the turn. And Twine on the attack. McEachran Johnson. Blocked by Logan Hicks, but the ball will find its way back into the man, and now Twine has it out wide for MK Dons. Field they go now. Johnson, McEachran, Twine. Defending Julian Jondvik. Can you keep that ball in play? It's spinning and he will keep it in play, and he'll give it to Sylvester Jasper, who has a little bit of room now. Down the left hand side for us. Jasper beats his man and wins the free kick as well through the slide challenge. The MK Dons defender, no booking or yellow card though. And this is not a shooting position according to the game, so we'll whip it with Berahino across the face of goal and can't quite get a touch on it. Watson for MK Dons. Inside by McEachran to Johnson. Isaac's strike is going to be blocked. Back towards McEachran again though, and he'll get a strike on goal, and it will rattle the frame. And over the top it goes. Best chance for MK Dons so far falls for McEachran. He can't keep it down. MrJenk forward to Josh King. Outside of Berahino. Josh King had gone in behind, but just a little bit too quick. Kahinde looking back behind for Berahino, up in the end towards Kahinde again. It might fall in the box here to Josh King. Can he bring it down? He can, and volleys, and it's a good save by Fisher. Good technique from Josh King there to get his shot away. Would have been a nice volley goal from Josh King. Berahino's delivery, it's going goalwards from Janvier, but Fisher collects it. Hull, the side that are in second at the moment, are also leading by a goal to nil, so we're not going to be able to close the gap or move second if the scores stay like this, but winning is all we can do. Hope results can go our way at the end of the season. Almost an hour into the game here. Kahinde, Oakley Booth, Bryce O'Sheng, and Jasper looking for Josh King. The football was decent, just couldn't quite get it right. That throw out isn't great though. Can we maybe nick it here with Kahinde or Berahino? Ball is a little bit loose here. We'll keep the pressure on it and see if we can force a mistake here from MK Dons. Fernandez and Johnson in the middle, linking up. Forward to Isa. Julian Janvier with a good standing tackle. Bryce O'Sheng had used his body and his man well there, and his pass just couldn't find Sider Berahino through the middle. I feel like we've missed Albie Stanley a little bit today with his passing. Oh, that's just absolutely wonderful. The ball through the middle is Johnson, one-on-one with Jakonski, and he will find the equaliser. Just as I was saying that we was missing Albie Stanley's passing today, they carve us open with a single pass. 10 minutes to go. MK Dons are about to steal some vital points from us here. We can't afford to drop points, especially at home. This would be our 11th draw at home this season, as well as our 11 wins. If we can hold on to it, that is. Chansey, oh, what has happened there? And with 8 to go, we fall behind. Why did they even mention that we were unbeaten? That changes everything. We need another goal and one quickly. Nicholas Hyde's just come off the bench now for us. Josh King gone off. I almost snapped immediately. Inside of Berahino. Still side out. Booth. Nicholas Hyde. He beats his man. Oh, sorry, it's Ollie Hunt, not Nicholas Hyde. They've both got red boots on. Hunt almost snuck in there. Jacob Luna. Back to Jacob Luna, and it's going to be blocked. Free kick would have gone in the way of MK Dons, apparently. That's terrible. Hunt through. Berahino, is he onside? He will rescue the point. We get very lucky with 15 seconds to play. We may have just saved our unbeaten home run. Sido with his second. 2-2. Nicholas Hyde just won that ball back wonderfully. And still Nicholas Hyde. 3 minutes added on. Hyde. Kahinde just couldn't get through cleanly, and that should be the final whistle. It is the final whistle. A 2-2 draw is not the result we wanted, although we do keep our unbeaten run at home going. It does mean playoffs take another huge knock. Or sorry, automatic promotion takes another huge knock. Okay, so Hull also drew, meaning we're just a point behind them still. But Peterborough now have moved up into second on 84 points. Of course, third means that you play sixth in the playoffs. So third meaning you would play either Portsmouth or Plymouth, the side that only just gets into the playoffs, the side that should be that easier draw, rather than having to take on, one of the middle two. So it's going to make it that easier tie if we can get third. Hopefully, though, second is still on. Today we take on Cambridge. Here's how the two sides will line up then. We're going to go with Jakonski in goal. Araujo will come in at left back. Uchida will come in at centre back alongside Goodwin and Mbom. Mitchell Lawson will start on the right hand side. Frankie Kent and Albie Stanley in the middle with Sylvester Jasper on the left hand side. And King and Berahino will keep their spots up front for this game. Cambridge United at home then will get us kicked off in this game back to May from Ironside. They're in their orange kit, which means if we couldn't play in our away kit today, we have to field the home kit. Let's get back to winning ways today, though. And hopefully, Albie Stanley, who's been so important for us this year in the middle of the park. He's the creative masterpiece that is in the middle, but this is decent from Mitchell Lawson. And Josh King has just stepped over that ball and let it run through. And Josh King is through one-on-one with the goalkeeper here. Josh King! Oh, he's put it wide. Jasper, pro to Josh King. Ball hit across early towards Sido. Just couldn't reach it. Tackle from Mbom, high up the field. Get there, he will. He's jumped over the tackle from Adele as well. Ball into the box is decent. Williams heads away. It's Stanley. Back to Albie Stanley again. And what a save from Mitov. Berahino's delivery in towards Josh King. Headed goalwards and over the bar. Albie Stanley into the left back Araujo. Into Sylvester Jasper here. Jasper takes his man on. Sylvester Jasper goes for goal. He hits it hard enough. Goalkeeper took it well. Berahino over the top towards Mitchell Lawson. It's going to be cleared away though. A game with many chances in this first half, but still no goals. Always a decent game through the middle. Josh King to side of Berahino. I don't think we've been, the most creative. We haven't played our best football by a long stretch of the imagination. We're way off it, but we are, I think, looking the better side, creating the better of the chances. Stanley, ball to Josh King in the area, and talking of created chances, that's exactly what Albie Stanley does. What a ball. Josh King turns and finishes, and Newark lead. Stanley just holding the ball on the edge of the box, waiting for the run and the pass to come about, and it's just inch perfect from him into the feet of Josh King, who turns, has a quick look up, picks his spot, and this time beats the goalkeeper 1-0. Cambridge might get one last chance before the break here. Across the box it will come, and Alan Bomb had to defend well, because otherwise that might have been going goal bound. It's 1-0 at the break, thanks to Josh King's goal. Brophy into Ironside. Past his man well and finds Davis with a little bit of room, and he puts it in the bottom bin. It's 1-1. Cambridge all level. No clean sheet today for Jakonski. And he goes over in front of the Newark fans and celebrates. There's May. Brophy. He's gone again here, and he's got a little bit of room if he can turn and find him. Instead he goes to the left back. Iredale. For Cambridge. Now Brophy. Back to Iredale again. O'Neill. Shipped into the path of May, who's got inside Uchida, and the ball comes across, and what a block by Araujo. Goodwin gets back in there and gets something on the clearance, but that's a real chance for Cambridge. And we have got very, very lucky. Thanks to Alessandro Araujo. Gets in there in the nick of time, but they're coming forward again here, Cambridge. It's O'Neill, cut back again and volleyed into the bottom corner this time by Ironside. 2-1 Cambridge. Cambridge come forward here with Brophy down the left-hand side. This is a game, really, that we've had chances, we've had shots, we've had the better of the game away from home. And now we find ourselves in a position we're looking to hang on to a point with 13 minutes to go. Very similar again to the last game in which we led and then went behind. And we'll give that away with Sam Goodwin, and Uchida's had to dive in to try and stop Ironside, and in doing so will see himself receive a red card. Terrible moment for Newark. This is huge. Saki Yoshida will be sent off, and rightly so. Last man into RB Stanley. RB will bring it forward. So you've got the ball control here. Can you pick a pass? You can. Jasper. Stanley. In towards Nicholas Hyde from Josh King, but Hyde didn't quite see the ball coming through. And we are going to run out of time, and we may even suffer a big defeat here very late in the season. Not what we needed at all. There's going to be maybe another chance if we can keep the possession. We're not even going to do that. This has just been a shocking performance from us. Honestly, we need to be better. We need improvement. We need it quickly. Certain players out there just aren't doing the business when they're on the pitch, and they're going to be let go next season. Not going to be sticking around. Sam Goodwin, good challenge. Time's ticked away. Cambridge might get another. They won't. It's off the bar, but that is going to be the final chance of the game. It's a defeat and a red card. This is not what we wanted today. Just 1 point picked up from the possible 6 in today's episode. Poor. Okay, end of today's episode then. Ipswich are looking like they're going to be champions pretty soon. Peterborough are their closest rivals now. Hull do have the game in hand and can move a little bit closer with that win. Luton then in 4th, and we're going to finish today's episode in 5th on 81 points only. That game in hand can take us to 84 if we get the win in it, but we do have to get the win, and it's still only going to see us then in 5th either way. So now we are heavily relying on other results as well as our own this season. It's looking more and more like playoff football come end of the year and not automatic promotion. That's going to do it for this episode there, boys. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to leave a like if you're new around here. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one very soon.